Alright guys, so this is a Honda Rancher 350. I think it's an ES, but this thing has been sitting for, I want to say like 10 years maybe. Supposedly it has a new top end on it. But we're gonna have to do some stuff. Definitely. I don't know what's going on up here. Nothing. I don't know if you can see that. You might can see my finger. Yeah. There's like nothing in here. So I don't know if this is gonna work. Hopefully it does. Had to get a new starter. It was missing. Just ignore that. I had to rig something else. I didn't have the bolts for it. I don't know what the deal is with all these wires. Not this, but these. There's two switches. This one looks like it runs down to the fan down here somehow. These are just cut. These are just cut off. So I'm not sure what's going on there. What I did find was I might have to get a helical or whatever they're called because yeah, it's this one. This one's not grabbing. It's not grabbing any threads. And that's not good. And there's not one here. So whenever he rebuilt it, I think one might have got broke off in the threads. So I might have to drill it out or something. It's definitely going to be a project because it's tore apart. It was basically tore apart when I got it. I mean, you can tell it's been sitting. I mean, look at it. You can tell. But, I mean, it's got a winch. 4,500 pound. And I basically got this thing for free. So, I'm in it for the parts. Don't know if that works. Hopefully it does. I got a battery. Got to put it on charger. Obviously I got to order the bolts. I got to order these. And then I'm going to order these because they're mismatched. I don't really know what's going on with this thing. I just gotta. Probably gonna order a helical set, like I said, to where I can get this side to hold down. Order new gaskets, get this top end held down. Then once I do that, I guess I can try to start it up. I done rebuilt the carb. Oh, choke cable. I ordered a choke cable. I gotta put it on. Other than that, I think that's about it that I know of. Obviously, all the vent lines are shot. They're all like that. I have to do something. Maybe once I get it put back together, I can clean it. That way I can look at it better. Hopefully. I just don't know. Obviously, this isn't gonna work, not without this. I don't know why this would be all apart though. It's 4-wheel drive. He said he had bearings and stuff for it too. I mean, if anything, I can't get it running, I can always use it for parts, part it out or something. Maybe all the rear end and stuff's good. Maybe. I hope so. Got to redo the seat. I'm not even gonna worry about the plastics. If I can get it running good, I'll paint them or something. But yeah, I tinkered with it before I knew that the bolts weren't in on the other side. I tinkered with it and it fired off. I just sprayed some starting fluid in it and it wanted to start. That's why I went ahead and took everything apart and looked at it and seen what I need to get. The oil is clean, which that's good, I guess. I don't know why these things are so long threaded, but yeah, the main thing that I'm worried about is the wire and figuring out what all this stuff goes to, because that is not a very and that's broke off. So I gotta figure out what all that's to. He said he had the side plastics, he just had to find them. And obviously he did that for the snorkel. He said he had the top to just had to find it. So I guess I'm gonna order the parts, and I don't know if I'm gonna make this 1 or 2 parts. I'll probably just hold off and make it the whole thing. I don't know, I might make it 2 parts, but if y'all are interested in seeing this, I might re-snorkel it and get everything right on it, maybe, and see where it goes. I was just gonna say, I got the gas tank too. Obviously, the hose was bad, the petcock was bad. I just went ahead and got a new petcock, put a new seal, cleaned it all up, cleaned the gas out of it. So that should be good to go. The carb should be good to go. I don't know if it's OEM or not. It is. That, whatever that is. I want to say it might be. I don't know. I had one before, but I kind of sunk it and then I sold it. So, because it started smoking real bad. So I'm gonna pull that when I get the parts, try to fix all that, and hopefully this thing runs. Hopefully it runs good. I guess I'll see y'all then. The more I look at this thing, the more I wonder what was going on. Because this is ran up through here. Alright, so I got rid of these because this one was not hooked up to anything, so I just cut them off. starting to run my vent lines. I'm gonna have to undo them, but I just wanna. I don't have parts yet, so I'm just gonna throw it all together. Tighten this up. These two that were running over there go to the winch, but they are jacked up. So I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna probably have to clip them right here, honestly, and just run some more off of it because they're just jacked up. It's like this on this other one too. But yeah, that's how far I've gotten so far. I definitely think I'm gonna need brake fluid, or not brake fluid. This little wire right here runs down right there into a inline fuse, and looks like it goes to the fan. So I might take this switch from up here and put it over here so I can keep the fan whenever I want to. So all the switches are gone. All the switches, that wire that was around the key switch, it's gone. I made that look a lot better. We got most of the vent lines run. I took the switch away from this, going to the fan, which I'm gonna replace this wire. I'm thinking about maybe, if I can, running a switch like this, right where that old one was, if that would work. That's just going to there. I gotta undo that, but that, yeah, you understand. So as you can tell, I skipped over some parts on the video. I ended up not going over the stuff I needed to go over. I got busy with it, and I didn't really record all of it. So I'm gonna tell you some of the stuff I did. Like I said, this isn't the 4-wheeler. This is a different one. But the jug bolt, one of the jug bolts, I ended up having to drill it out. I drilled it out, put a helicoil. I did that to both of them, to both that side. I bought a new starter, a new choke cable, carburetor rebuild kit, and don't know what else. I put a battery on it. A new intake manifold. The 4-wheeler was free, so I was in it for the parts. I put about $200-ish into it. We'll just say $250. As you'll see in the pics that I'm gonna post at the end, I cleaned it up and put it on Marketplace because I was originally gonna keep it and build it, but I didn't. I need to get those things. But I was gonna keep it and build it, but I ended up not liking the way that it ran. I think the clutches were bad on it because you would shift into gear and it's like you'd go and then you'd grab and it'd go. And it had a little knock to it too. I didn't like that. So I ended up not keeping it. I sold it for $800. The dude came and got it. He knew the problems. I told him about it. I posted it on, and he was fine with it. My main goal in the end was to get the thing running, and that's what I did. I got it running, cleaned it up, and I sold it. I was hoping to keep it, but it didn't end up to where I would keep it. So this thing's pretty clean though. It's a 1997 Honda Foreman 400 4-wheel drive. Only thing I don't like about it is it all-time 4-wheel drive, but oh well. Thinking about selling this one too.